So here we go, we'll try a little scenic panning and let's have a look at the landscape. This is looking off roughly due east out of Clifton Village. As you can see, plenty of grass, plenty of wide open spaces, few power lines of course. The power lines there, they feed most of the Fylde coast, so they are rather important. Not very aesthetic, I grant you, but very important. No electricity, no battery charger, no iPad, no phones. Well, you get the picture. Well, that's the picture. It's roughly the same view as the one from a kitchen window, so we'll just have a look around the other side, and I'll try and point this thing into the sun and show you where my apartment is. Well, over there on the horizon, as you can see, is the silhouette of Clifton Village. The sheep seem fascinated enough, but sadly, of course, this time of day I'm pointing the camera straight into the sun, so it's pretty much a black outline. But yeah, there's the sheep grazing away in the field, and my apartment is directly forward of this, if you can actually make it out, because I can't see a thing looking into the viewfinder here. Yeah, so hopefully we won't meet too much traffic. These little backcountry lanes are quiet enough, but there is always the occasional car. As you can see, it's a nice blue sky today. Just the odd cloud up there, and well, like I say, I'd finished most of the housework, so thought I'd just come out and enjoy the fresh air and well, the warmth of the sun on my back. Okay, I'll be quiet and just keep walking. Well, as can be seen, the farmers around here, they like their sheep. I mean, we do get cattle, but no, this time of year it's all about sheep and, more importantly, lambs. Should be able to see mother and child over there. A little stream running through in the foreground. And like I say, it's just too nice a day not to go out. Probably wondering what I'm actually doing. What's this weird guy doing? You know, he's stood there talking into a box, and I think I better get myself out of here. Yeah, so yeah, like I say, the farmers this time of year, they like the sheep. No, Ma's decided she's going to have a drink, which reminds me, I could probably manage one myself when I get home. No, the grass is greener over there. Mother and child, eh? It's actually really quite warm today. I think it's the first time I've been out this year without my coat. Well, we'll just walk on a little ways and just up to the junction here, and then I think I'll start on back home there. I mean, I'm getting a little peckish actually. All this fresh air is giving me an appetite. Here we go at the crossroads. Now the question is, which way do we turn? Left, right, or back home? Definitely back home. Little hen houses there. A few people out walking their dogs of an early evening or late afternoon, dependent on how you look at things. And yeah, I'm walking straight into the sun, so again, I can't see a thing. But the coffee's definitely going on when I get home, and then of course, time to fix something for dinner. I really can't do anything more than slow these days. Just been passed by one of those infrequent automobiles, and then things go quiet again. Well, except for me, so. And the odd bleating sheep. But yeah, so the journey back home, 5 or 10 minutes, something like that, on foot. Nice afternoon, but straight into the sun. Hey, how long is it since we've seen the sun? It's got to be better than the snow. Oh, thank you. Right, so yeah, just a nice little afternoon stroll and a breath of, well, fresh air, fresh-ish air. Smells like the farmer's been busy, but, well, all part of the job, I guess. So we'll just have another little pause here and a little peep at the sheepies. And, oh, they've all scarpered off up to the top of the hill there. But, yeah, as you can see, perfect blue skies. I'm certainly not complaining at this. I guess I'll have to check on the temperatures when I get home. But, yeah, heading that way now. And the food, I'm hungry. Of course, I'm shooting this video on the iPad, so the quality might not be quite as good as what I'd actually get with the camera. But, well, you know, it's an idea. Try and see if it actually works, or see if the idea works. Just trying not to fall down into the potholes here. Yes, even these little country lanes get potholes. Probably get very little maintenance as well. Just a slight breeze blowing there. Probably sounds like a tornado on the audio track, but again, like I say, it's just the iPad. Hey, I'm a guy trying to multitask. But the sunshine really is warm. It's a lovely afternoon. It did seem a shame not to come out and use it. I'm hoping that the weather will remain like this most of the weekend. They didn't call this place Windmill Land for nothing. That's another story I'll have to tell you sometime. It's rather charming, actually. The area was once dominated by windmills. Basically every village had one, or two, and they were large structures back in the day, focal points of the community, almost like the village pub. But sadly, they've either been demolished or converted, lost their sales. Hello, I've got some company here. Yes, it's certainly springtime. Mother and babies. No, I'm not to be trusted. There we go. Yes, just tread up here where they're falling in the ditch. That's Clifton Village over there, straight into the sun. And my apartment is, well, basically centre screen. Should be able to see the back of the car if it wasn't pointing straight into the sun, but yeah. So this is the reverse of the view from the kitchen window. So the field's full of sheep, and the sun is out to play. Simply gorgeous afternoon. Absolutely stunning. Yep, here we go. More of that goes slow for the old folks. What am I talking about? I am the old folks. Hey, I don't do bad for my years. And just take this right-hand bend at the end here, and then we start getting into the village itself, into where the houses were built a few years ago. I mean, you move your car these days and they build a house there, and I ain't joking. The fence you can see just to the front of the screen, the middle of the screen, is the boundary fence for Clifton Hall. Again, another story or two to be told about that. We really are going to have to get down to it. Well, not down. You know what I mean. Yeah, so, as you can see, it covers quite a bit of acreage. There's the sun directly ahead. Just as well, there isn't much traffic on these roads. As you come into the village, the speed limit goes down to 30 miles per hour and then 20. My apartment is just off to the right of the telegraph pole there. You can just see the apex of the roof. So yeah, pretty much surrounded by greenery. I don't know how long it's going to take to load all this on Facebook. You know how slow it can load at times. You might be able to hear the birds twittering away in the trees. Yes, these large trees here are the ones that I'm convinced that my owl friend is in of an evening. And like I said, you can usually hear the woodpeckers chipping away there of a morning. They seem to favour the mornings to the woodpeckers. But yes, this is the hunting territory of my spirit guide. An aeroplane there flying overhead. Sounds like a propeller-driven aircraft. And as you can see, like I say, the modern houses that were built there a few years ago. And my apartment, I say, just over there. You just see the apex of the roof and back in towards the village. I mean, all this land where the houses are now here used to be a little field that somebody kept horses in. But no, like I say, you move your car, they build a house there. And that, as I say, was Gary's afternoon stroll.